Hi there, welcome to Lesson 3. I'm your lecturer Elaine from CVlounge. Today we are going to look at designing a business card. Let's work from the template. You can download it from the site mentioned in your textbook. On your template, there will already be areas outlined. These areas help to determine where the bleed of the design will be. The bleed is the cut-off area when taking the design to printers. All the text must be within the inner area. Some of the front design can go over the middle area, and only the background design may stretch over the bleed area. Let's start by adding our logo into the canvas. Go File, Open. Here's our logo, and we drag it. Okay, let's reposition it and make it a bit smaller. Control T for free transform. Let's just zoom out to see the border. Now I'm holding Shift in and dragging it so that it doesn't distort. Okay, and press Enter. We can zoom in again. And here's our logo. Let's just make a white background so we don't get confused with all these other text. Okay, new layer. It's on black, so we just switch that around to make the foreground white and go to Edit, Fill, and say OK. It fills that layer with white. Let's just drag this down so we have our logo at the top. Okay. Now we add our content. Create a new layer and select the text tool. Drag your box, and the content needed is the name and surname, contact number, email address, and your website address. Okay. Let's hide this layer for now. And now we're going to create a background design. Okay, create a new layer and move it just above the white background because we want our logo on top of this background design. Let's go with a nice flow shape by dragging a block like this. Let's make it a nice orange. And fill it. Press Ctrl T on your keyboard for free transform. Right click and select Warp. And now we give it a curve. And press Enter. Deselect. Let's add a few more. Control J for duplicate. Control T for free transform. And just move it downwards. And we can make it a bit smaller or rotate it. Let's play with the opacity of these two. Okay, let's add another one. create a block, edit fill, Control T, right click, warp, and play with the enter and deselect. Let's move this a bit downwards. We can change some colors. So we hold in Control and click on the layer to select it. And now we can use the gradient tool. Let's make it 3 colors or just 2 of them. So double click there and we select the orange. I say OK. And we want the orange there as well. And in the middle, we want just a lighter orange, like that. Okay, let's make it a bit more visible. Say OK, like that, and say OK. And now we create the gradient, like that. Deselect. Let's do that with the others as well. Select, gradient, click, drag, and this one. Okay, that's just for another effect. Okay, now let's drag these to where we want them to be, because we still want to have our text visible somewhere. Okay, so let's drag this over here and the logo over there. For the text, let's unhide them. Let's choose a nice font to fit with the rest of the theme. Let's make the text smaller and drag it. You can position the text just as you want, either on the right hand corner, or split these two and move them over here and the other two on this side, or move them all downwards and move the logo upwards. And once we have added all our elements, make sure our white space rule is applied. Okay, and the balance as well. So let's just move the logo a bit to the left to give this more a balance. If you are satisfied with the look of your business card, we will now save it for print. Click on Image, Mode, and select CMYK. It will ask to flatten your images, in other words, to merge all the layers. Select Merge and say OK. Now go to File, Save As, and select PDF. Untick the Layers options here. We don't want the printers to see all our layers. And select Save. Say OK. Set the top drop-down to PDF X1A 2001. Okay, that's very important. And make sure none of these boxes are ticked. And click Save PDF. Remember, this will be a big file with high quality. You can now take the PDF document to the printing company and they will do the rest. I hope you enjoyed it. Visit the lounge area for discussions with others. and see you on the next lesson.